All right, so senior year just might now have a new meaning. College grads are getting older. For example, at the University of Chicago, the Graham School's basic program of liberal education for adults set a 4-year curriculum for adults looking to keep learning, and it's seen considerable success, with new student enrollments jumping 35% this past year. How about that? Graham School Dean Seth and student Lee Greenfield join me tonight on what's going on college campuses. This is remarkable. Hello to you both, because we know the story here. Colleges are having a hard time getting, 18-year-olds onto campus, but all of a sudden there's a boom, especially among boomers and even older than that, the silent generation. Lee, you're a partner at Wilmer Hale. You could be on the country club. You could be traveling the world. Why'd you go back to school?
Well, look, I had a business degree undergrad. Then I went right to law school at the University of Chicago. And at some point, my kids were out of the house. I had a little more time. And I said, man, I've got to expand my horizons. I had not had a liberal arts education. I had a lot of catching up to do. And this was just a wonderful, transformational experience for me.
Why is this happening, Seth? I mean, look, we know the stories of universities, I sort of outlined it, struggling to get younger kids onto campus. You guys are going to be just fine at the University of Chicago. You're one of the best schools in the country. But why is this happening?
Yeah, so as you know, we have fewer 18-year-olds every year as far as the eye can see because of demographic change, but we have more 65-year-olds. And that's also a durable trend, because then right after the baby boomers, we have the next big group, the millennials. So, we're going to have more 50 and 65-year-olds as far as the eye can see as well. And universities are realizing that lifelong learning is really necessary in today's age. And then there are people like Lee who want to come back to learn for its own sake. And we believe, especially with more students needing professional education as a focus early, they're going to want more of the humanities later, and we're here for it.
How much of this, though, is Lee's and folks like Lee have had an incredibly successful career, and they've got the money to be able to do it, right? Whereas the 18-year-old might have to take out a loan or take mom and dad's money or grandma's or whoever. How much of that factors into it?
Well, I think it's a big factor in terms of where we see students learning. So the people that come to Graham School really love the humanities. They want to read the classics. They want to be part of this life of the mind, and sometimes have the luxury to do so because they're in a place where they are financially independent. What we see younger is that many people feeling the stress of both the finance and the burden of tuition, they're really wanting to focus on something that goes direct to career. And so I think it's shaping how students are taking their classes because of where they may be financially. And so this is an opportunity for people to potentially lean into areas that they've always been curious about but haven't had a chance for.
So speaking of curious about, Lee, here's your favorite classes, I'm told. Russia in the West, neurobiology, 20th century short stories. What's the sales pitch? Like, if there's some folks watching this and they say, I hadn't thought of that. Seems like a good idea. What's the sales pitch based on your experiences?
The sales pitch to me is, I think a lot of us have had really fulfilling careers, but you need to expand your horizons and have new experiences as you get older. And I don't think of myself as old, but I am at the point
I didn't say it, Lee. I didn't say it.
You didn't say it. And, I think that range of classes just shows the breadth of the opportunities for enrichment. And I've just had an incredible experience pursuing what is really the liberal arts, a wide range of subjects fit for somebody to participate in society.
All right. I got to leave it there. It's fascinating. This is happening everywhere. Lee, Seth, all the best. Thank you both.